All right, class, we're going to take a look at our third objective for today and do a little work with it. It's on page 141 in your short reads, page 141. It's main idea and key details. The main idea is the most important point that the author makes in a text or section of text. The most important point. Key details give the information to support the main idea. I always like to put it like this. Main idea at the top, support details, point back. Point back, point back. Let's take a look at the one that they did. They chose a section on caribou. So if you turn back a couple pages, it was the first page all about caribou staying warm, animal adaptations for eating is the one they chose. So its main idea was the caribou adaptations help them survive the cold. Now we got to have stuff that says and points back to that. Points back to that. Caribou have 2 layers of fur. Does that sound like how you're going to stay warm in the cold? Yes, it points back. Short hairs on their muzzles warm the air they inhale. So their nose is full of hairs, and when they suck in air, it had warmed the air a little bit. Boom, points back to staying warm. Caribou have compact bodies that can weigh over 500 pounds. In other words, they're all close together. Now, I don't know about you, but when I go outside, it seems like the things that get cold are the parts that are farthest away from me. My fingertips, my toes, and maybe my nose if it's not covered up, right? But the caribou is compact, so it have shorter legs, and therefore the body and the fat of this body and its fur will help those parts keep warm. So all those point back to that. All right, well, let's do a different section. How about we do the alligator one? Let's read just this about the alligators. Let's think of a main idea, and maybe we can model ours after the caribou, and we could talk about alligators' adaptations help them survive in the cold, and see if we can't think of 3 details while we read, and then we'll get after our assignment. In Florida's vast Everglade ecosystem, the dry season is brutal for many plants and animals. Alligators have found a way to survive these dry conditions in the freshwater marshes. They use their feet and snout to clean dirt from holes in the limestone bedrock. When the ground dries up, the alligators can drink from their watering holes. So the whole place is covered with water, but the alligators dig this hole. And then when the water dries up from other places, the water's still in this hole. So I think the animal adaptation is to survive the hot summers, the dry season. Let's find out. We got 1, we dig holes. 2, other species benefit from their watering holes too. Plants grow there. Other animals find water to survive the dry season. However, the animals that visit an alligator's hole become easy prey. So now these holes attract the alligator's food. It's kind of like a trap. We dug this hole. It's got water in it. Everybody needs water. There's no water anywhere else except for the alligator's hole. So let's go check it out. Oh, I just became lunch for an alligator. The normally motionless alligator may pounce on them without warning. But luckily, alligators only eat a few times a month. Many animals take their chances to visit the alligator's hole when they need water. At the end, it's all about survival. Let's check out our picture here. The alligator's physical adaptations include long, shaped body. Other animals have trouble spotting the motionless alligator in the water. That might be the 3rd one that we need. All right, keep that book close. Let's go. What's the main idea here? Well, I'm going to start with my name so I can get some credit for this one. The main idea, I'm going to model mine just like theirs. Alligators adaptations help them survive. And what are we going to say? Florida Everglades equals dry season. Survive the dry season. I'm concentrating on writing meter. Hopefully I'm doing a little better job for you guys. This is always my the. It kind of looks strange, but that's a the. My H kind of goes right into my E there. Sorry. All right, details. Well, let's go. Alligators have found ways to survive dry conditions in the freshwater marshes. They use their feet and snouts to clean dirt from the holes in the limestone bedrock. Alligators use their feet and snouts to dig holes to store water. Can't live without water. My second one is going to be about the alligators. Now, what do? Animals come to drink water, and the alligators have lunch. Alligators eat other animals that visit their watering holes. And then I'm going to use the picture and the caption to help me with my third one. Alligators log shaped body helps them stay motionless in the water. Now, if you've ever seen like a National Geographic about alligators, they stick just their nose and their eyes above the water. You can barely see any of them, and their legs are below the water, swimming towards their prey, and then, well, the animal bends down, take a drink of water, and snap! That's lunch for the alligator. All right, guys, we did the majority of this one together. Check to make sure you got periods at the end of your sentences, that your sentences make sense, that your subjects and your verbs agree. You may tuck that one back in your folder, and we'll catch our main read of expository text tomorrow. God bless your day.